The metallic scavenger hunts are back, and they are back with a bang. Here we have metallic Cal Weathers, and he looks amazing, and I'm especially fond of him because he is one of the main characters in the movie. Mattel just didn't randomly pick any background car to metallicalize, as they kind of have done in the past. Cough cough, Nick Stickers, Dino Drafsky. But anyways, let's just get on with the review of this amazing racer here in the new 2020 Blue Desert line. So this is in technically 2020 case A, and I got this from GetMeCollectibles. I'll put his contact details in the description below if you'd like to contact him or look on his eBay store. Now, I did have the option of buying a full case, which would have only yielded one other new release, being Trainer Cruz, which is Cruz with the little headpiece, and maybe like a couple more Thailand variants, but it was a terribly boring case in my opinion. And just personally, I'm sorry guys, it's not worth the money to spend on a full case when I only get a few new cars out of it. But it does seem like the next case will be amazing, so I will definitely order that one. But anyways, let's just get right into the review here. So we have Cal's normal artwork now. One of the new singles in this case was just a normal Cal, so it literally looks the same as this, just without the gray stripe, and of course a normal Thailand Cal in there. It kind of reminds me of like Super Treasure Hunts in Hot Wheels, how there's the regular version and then you have the superfied version in some of the cases. Now, of course, these are more common than that, but it kind of reminds me of that. Hot Wheels fans will know what I'm talking about. So there you have Special Metallic Edition in 4 languages. On the back here, you have a nice little prototype image of Cal. You have that logo again, Scavenger Hunt series, Busqueda del Tesoro. I love that, love it. I'm so glad that they're still doing these metallic racers because, you know, they initially put, I don't know, was it like 10 or so on that poster, and it ended with Ryan Shields. There was Sally, then there was Ryan Shields, and that was it. And so we were afraid that we weren't going to get any more, but it does seem like they're continuing on with it, and Cal was definitely a popular one in demand. So I'll be right back with him all opened up. So here is Metallic Cal all opened up, and he looks stellar. There's something about him I couldn't quite discern when he was in the package. I mean, he looks so much better loose. I think it is because the metallic paint in person without any plastic in front of it looks phenomenal. And some angles it looks like silver or gunmetal gray. A really nice job on Thailand's part there with the paint. As for the decals, not so sure yet, but we'll get into that. Now, of course, you guys know Cal Weathers. You know where he appeared in Cars 3, supporting character, friend of Lightning McQueen's, who unfortunately kind of got flushed out by the onslaught of the next-gen racers. Now, we're going to do a side-by-side comparison here with the normal Cal Weathers. Now, granted, yes, this one's a Chinese release, and this is now Thailand, but they're still pretty comparable. Plus, it'll give us a chance to compare the decals. So, of course, you have the Dinoco logo there on the hood, which looks phenomenal. Doesn't look any grainier than the Chinese version. You have 42 headlights, and the grille kept the same expression with that smile. The eyes do look, I'd have to say, a little worse. They look smaller and more spread apart. They're definitely smaller. And then the eyelid just looks very, very grainy and strange. So I'm not a big fan of that. But honestly, everything else looks really, really good. They also changed the rim color quite a bit from Thailand to China here. It's much, I don't know, it's kind of more faded, more faint, a little weathered down versus this vibrant blue there. And it does appear that the contingency sponsors are a little grainy, being the Piston Cup Vitally Revolting RPM Nitrate Octane Gain Clutch Aid. There's so much clearer there from China. The 42 also looks faint, and it's not as vibrant as the Chinese version. There's that red arrow to indicate to the pit crew where to lift them up at to change the tires, by the way. However, these stripes here, you can see these stripes behind the 42. Those are a little bit more visible now than they were before. Like, I hardly even see them over here, but they are definitely more apparent on the Thailand version here. Now, of course, you have Cal Weathers there on the roof edges. Remember that Hank Weathers variant when he was originally going to be called Hank? Back in the good old days. Comparing the 42s there, again, a little faded on the Thailand version, which is a little disappointing, I must say. On the back here, back windows look pretty similar. Dinoco looks pretty similar there, a little darker. On the back here, same deal. 42 in the bottom right corner, you have that camera there to take some cool racetrack shots. And you have your gas cap over here. Very nice. And of course, the same stuff over here on his right side. So yeah, the decals aren't as good, but there are some other positives about it. This looks kind of strange. See this like little gray outline on the bottom there? I don't know. That must be like a misplaced tampo, or the paint something happened there. I don't know, but that was not on the other side. Kind of strange and interesting there. And if we take a look at the base here, code is M37A. So that means he was produced in the 37th week of 2019 at the A factory. So not too long ago, coming into the closer of the year. Crazy to think that 2019 is almost over. So that is pretty much it for Cal himself. And now I have a bunch of comparisons I really want to do. Starting off with Metallic, the king here, to show off this awesome legacy. So let me know in the comment section below, do you prefer Metallic Cal Weathers or Metallic the king? Now, despite them being pretty much the exact same color in their normal forms, their metallic versions are drastically different. You can see that the Metallic the king took on a much more traditional blue where they just kind of, I don't know, sparkled up the paint, whereas this, they almost made it like a mirror reflective finish, like that gunmetal gray I was talking about. So very interesting there, and it's something I definitely wanted to point out. Now, of course, this is the unreleased fixed dye version. The only version that got released was this lenticular version, but still same dealio. So very interesting there. Like, they don't look anything alike in the shades of blue, but they still look really cool together. Now, since there are so many metallic scavenger hunts nowadays, I didn't bring out all of them, but I did bring out my 3 favorites, or the ones that look the best together now, being Bobby Swift, Cal Weathers, and McQueen. An awesome trio there, and I'm so happy we have them in metallic, although McQueen never raced with them in this paint job. He had his Rusty's paint job on, but still, it's very nice to see. And I also have a couple other racers here like Dino Drafsky and Rex Reveler, who's also from Thailand. So in my opinion, these two are a little unnecessary to make metallic, because I'm usually not a big fan when they make racers metallic, because there's so much space on them that is left unmetallicized, like especially on Dino here. He's probably my least favorite metallic racer. Rex isn't too bad, but you can see here again, like how the blues are so different. That is so much different than that. This one's so much lighter, making it a little bit silver-esque. So very cool there. So here are some of the scavenger hunts. I also have Cruz Ramirez out here. So we have a ton now. It's great to continue to add to this metallic collection. And yes, I still will do a review on metallic Ryan Shields. All right. Now let's move on to our Dinoco comparisons. So we have Roger Wheeler out here, the crew chief. Of course, we have the king. Now we have Cal Weathers' own pit stop barrier and his own tool chest from the advent calendar. We have a couple of the king's pitties who have, whoa, knocked down the sign. Luke Peddlework was holding up the sign the whole time, so let's give him some credit. Here we have my custom of the king with headset. If you'd like to see my review or actual tutorial on this guy, check out the link in the description below or the card suggestion pop-up in the top right-hand corner. And last but not least is Cal Weathers Hauler, who I did a review on last year, and that link will be in the description as well. So very exciting here. Let me know in the comment section below, do you prefer metallic Cal Weathers or metallic the King. I'm gonna have to go with the King just because he is a classic, but Cal is still really, really cool despite his kind of drawbacks and whatnot. But thank you guys so much for watching. I do want to say before I end off this video, I am back on Thanksgiving break. So as you guys know, I record all my videos nowadays in spurts. Like whenever I visit home for like fall break or Thanksgiving break now, I record a ton of videos and I edit them and upload them while I'm at college. So for example, Rev and Go Tractor, Melissa Burn a Break, Slim Hood, and the Custom Haul and the Next Gen Chick Hicks Custom. Those were all recorded over like October 25th, like around there. And then they were edited and uploaded over the course of the month of November while I was actually at college. And so that's what's going to happen here for the most part, although I will upload some videos while I'm home, and then like toward the end of my break, which will be like Friday, Saturday, that's when I'll just pre-record a ton of videos. And that leads me into the next thing, which is the 12 days of Christmas. So obviously not home for Thanksgiving, or I'm not home for much time at all. I literally only have Thanksgiving break, which is today, Wednesday until Sunday, to record videos, and that has to be the 12 days of Christmas. Like if I want to do it this year, it's going to have to be recorded now, and so it's going to be a little different. Like I think I'll be able to do it, but this year the 12 days of Christmas will be a little different than previous years, but I still think you guys will enjoy it. So hopefully that works out, guys. And hopefully you still look forward to it. I'll do my best to make as many videos as possible. And then when I'm home for Christmas break, I'll obviously continue on and record a bunch of more videos. So thanks again for watching and listening to me rant there for a second. But I'll see you guys soon for another video. Bye now.